Alright guys, so I wanted to show you in case you wanted to make a page for the brain breaks. The way that I see it is I make a brain break page and then I can embed some YouTube videos or some read alouds, and then you can add this page every day to your weekly module or daily module depending on how you're doing it, and then it becomes kind of like part of the to-do list that the kids will have to navigate through. So the way that you do it is you go to pages, we're going to add a page. So I'm going to call this my brain break, and it's going to be a test. So I know that I can delete it afterwards. I added the word test so that way I can just delete any pages when you're just playing around with Canvas, so that way you don't get confused. Now again, I showed you in the other video how to import different fonts by using Google Draw and PowerPoint. But here we can just use what we have here. So Align Center, and we're going to call this brain break. And you can just highlight it and make it a little bit bigger. Maybe put a little bit of a background color to it just to make it a little different and pop a little bit more. Now hit return or enter a couple of times, and I'm going to show you what I mean about embedding a video. So sometimes you can just come up here and press the link, and you can include a link that way, but it's just like a link. They won't have that little video face that the YouTube videos can have. I'll show you what that means. So I already have a video that I want to use. So I want to use something from GoNoodle from Fresh Start, and so I'm going to press share. So this is what I mean. You can either have just a link, or you can embed. So you need to actually click here on embed, and this is what we need to actually copy. And we go back to our sandbox, and you're not going to paste it here. You actually have to go here to the HTML. I am going to hit and return or enter a couple of times, right click, and I'm going to paste. Make sure you click back the RCE, and now you can see that you have your video right there. Okay, and so the kids can just come here and they can click on that, and they can see the little picture. I'm thinking also that you can add even more videos after this. Let me maximize my page. You can add a couple more videos after this. And so remember, just be careful where the cursor goes, because it's really funny how easily you can delete. One of the things that I've noticed is if I put my cursor up here and I just use my down arrow, it actually brings it down for me, because it doesn't like us to touch anything that we actually, import into the pages or even assignments. So be very careful with that. I'm going to hit return a couple of times, and actually, in case you want this to be centered, again, very carefully with your mouse, put it somewhere where it's going to be right in this little corner. Then you can go ahead and hit Align Center, and it does move it. Now my cursor is here again, so what I'm going to do is use my arrow and go down. So then it just moves down. It kind of moves down and ignores this video for now. So I'm going to go down one more time. And then what you can do, an idea that I am sharing around, is we can go ahead and do a little reminder here, don't forget to use restroom, get a snack and some water. Again, you can highlight this. You can make it a little bit bigger. You can change the background color just to, make it a little bit different. Again, this is all up to you and how you want it to look, okay? Then I'm going to hit return. And again, you can go and find either a read aloud, or once you're ready, you can record yourself, maybe reading a book that you want the kids to just sit back and relax. Now, the reason why I say that is because if we actually come back to YouTube, and let's say there is a read aloud that you really want to share. For example, one of the books that I really like is The Day You Begin. This is a really nice read aloud. And so the thing with that is, go ahead and pick the one that you want. The reason why I'm saying maybe use the read aloud time for maybe a recording of you reading a chapter book, because then that way we can actually make sure that the kids are just, you know, like maybe just sitting somewhere near the computer where they can hear, they can close their eyes for a little bit. So that's kind of like how I'm picturing it in my mind. In the beginning, I am going to use these read alouds for now, but obviously these can also, you know, just simply be done live while you are, you know, in a Zoom meeting with them. But this is again how I am picturing in the future. I will record myself in studio reading a section of a chapter book, and I'm going to embed it into my Brain Break page. But for now, let me show you how you can just embed some read alouds. And these are the picture ones. So I am going to press share, again, embed, just click on it, press copy, go back to your sandbox, and again, you have to go to HTML, and just always remember you go to the bottom part, press return or enter, and you're going to press right click to paste that there. Click on the RCE again. And now here we have a brain rig and we have this. And again, as you can see, it's towards the left. So I'm going to put my cursor like close to the corner as I can, like right above it. And I'm going to click on the line center. And now there it is. Okay, so I'm actually going to move back to delete to get a little bit closer there. And so again, to get an idea of what it looks like, I'm going to press save. And from there, you can see here is your Brain Break page. Now, my idea is that you can make multiple copies of this and add it to your modules, because then that way you can go ahead and actually change, you know, what some of the videos are that you will be using. Okay, if anyone wants this page, the great thing is we can share. So if you will like this page, please let me know, guys. All right. Okay, hope it helps. Have a great Saturday.